What's up? I'm Noelle at Noelle's Notions, and this is Fame by the Flame with J. Ken and AJ Wesley.
Shout out to all of our fans. SSL.
More illa.
You just shouted out two different, what would you call it? Your guys' is...
It'd be our brand and the company that's behind us.
Okay. So you want to tell us a little bit more about the brand and the company that supports you guys?
Yeah. I mean, Superstar Life for one. You can see it on the shirt. SSL, Superstar Life. It's a brand. It's a lifestyle. It's a trend. A lot of our fans know us by SSL. Obviously, J. Ken and AJ Wesley, but they definitely know us by the SSL. And there's a lot of meaning behind it.
And so, where can fans get some of this swag at?
Well, we have the our website being built right now, the online store. But right now, just personally contact anybody that's part of More Illa Music, or contact myself or my cousin AJ. Cool.
And you said cousin, which I want to get into that a little bit later. Before we do that, though, you said they can instant message you. So I'm assuming Instagram's the best way that fans can connect with you, right?
Yeah, direct message.
Cool. Okay. And now let's go back into family, right? Not only you say cousins, but you guys are actually real cousins.
Yeah, we're actually real cousins.
Okay.
And his mother and my mother are sisters.
Okay.
And so, we grew up around each other. I grew up making music and, writing and just being real rhythmic like that. But I was into sports, and so I was into sports. He was into sports and, just kind of a man's type of thing when you're growing up and playing sports, going to school. And I was injured. I was playing football. I was going to Jesuit High School and I was injured. And that's when I found that just music took over my life. I was about 15. So the same age when we got together.
So now it's been, 5 years since you guys have started working together? Going on 6.
Yeah, but J. Ken is 20, so he's 20 years old. I'm 24.
Oh, okay.
I'm 24, so I'm a couple years older than him, but we've been able to mesh what we have and bring something to life that a lot of people are not able to do.
Yeah.
Definitely, and in a positive way, too, for our city, for our community, and for the whole music industry.
Yeah, and I know you guys do a lot in the community. You guys have been doing a lot of kind of like high school holler events. You guys have like multi-generational fans.
Always. Once again, shout out to our fans.
Yeah, and
worldwide.
Worldwide. And you had said earlier something about UK, was it?
Well, yeah. When we released the song, I know we'll probably talk about Famous. Man, people everywhere, but specifically, the UK.
Okay.
Definitely was getting a lot of different. The translated messages.
Yeah.
And, I had to kind of go and show AJ, hey, look at this, what's this mean? But, to know that they're showing love to us all the way from a different country, I mean, that's humbling.
Cool. And for those of you guys who have not had the chance to listen to their new sound, I have it right here. And there's 2 releases, so it's On Fleek and Famous, right?
That's right.
Okay, and I like both of them, but I definitely like the Famous. I like the part where you're talking about, what is it, getting so famous you have valet every day? Is that what it is?
Valet parking.
Valet parking every day. Boy, do I wish I had that living in downtown Sacramento.
Yeah.
So what's the inspiration behind these 2 songs? And by the way, where can fans find this music at?
So specifically, you can find, any song or anything about us, really just Google searching J. Kent and AJ Wesley.
Okay.
That's JKENT, AJ, space Wesley, WESLEY. You can find the brand new Famous music video on YouTube. And you can find, all of our music on our Pandora, our SoundCloud, and the Bandcamp.
Okay.
And it will also, the new releases will soon be on, Spotify.
Cool.
Apple Music.
Wherever music is found, right? And
wherever music is found.
Cool. So what's the, obviously Famous, I'm assuming the inspiration is you guys, are coming up now. You've been working a long time together. You're really getting some traction, not only locally, but now internationally. Yeah. And it's kind of all leading up to, the epitome of every, rappers and, musicians' dream of being famous, right?
Oh, yeah. I definitely would say that putting out the Famous song, kind of spoke it to life.
Okay.
But, I definitely don't want people to think, that it's like an overnight success, because I want people to know how hard we have worked for this and how many years of sacrifice and blood, sweat, and tears we put into this music career.
Yeah. And now you guys are local to Sac?
Yes.
Okay, so born and raised here, cousins
raised.
coming on up,
Born and
supporting the
raised.
916. And I know you guys are looking to definitely collaborate with a lot of other local 916 artists. I heard Lil Darion, right?
Yeah,
that's right.
That's big bro. That's
shout
big
out
bro
Lil
right
Darion.
there. He's doing big things.
Cool. And then any other collaborations that we can look forward to?
Yeah, we're gonna be collaborating with CB soon. She's an up and coming artist out of Sacramento, I believe.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But yeah, shout out to her. Shout out to Darion. Two's up. You know. And yeah, we're working.
Cool.
Yeah.
How would you guys describe, I guess, your new sound compared to what you had been putting out in the past?
Well, in the past, I mean, the thing is, he wasn't singing at that time.
Okay.
So at that time, we were just both rapping, and so sadly, hip hop was different then than it is now. A lot of people's records are auto tune and what have you, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not hating on anybody, but we went through a transition where we wanted to be better, and we wanted to do more than we were doing, and we wanted to excel and accelerate when it came to music and the things that we were creating, and our minds were just going faster than at that time, I think, than where we even knew we wanted to be. So a lot of things led to us actually being here in this particular studio where we made Superstar Life and made that from scratch with Dev the B. Smith. Shout out to him. And I know he's down south right now doing his thing. But yeah, we made that right here in this studio.
Well, and shout out to Amina Labs for
Jay Intel.
Yes, being the real from day number one, right? However many years ago, right? Helping you guys out. So, and you're no newbie to working with some bigger names in the industry. Not only Amina Labs, but you guys are also had a feature on 103.5, right?
That's right.
Okay, cool. So you want to tell us a little bit about how it felt to hear your song on the radio? I know you said that you guys got kept on the radio because you had so many fan requests.
That's true.
The fan requests definitely, transcended. But I really do have to give a major shout out to DJ Sal Boogie. Sal Boogie, out of everybody in there, I love all the DJs. I love Sugar Bear. I love everybody, even the ones I didn't get to meet. Just the whole 103.5 team and environment, it makes you feel right at home. Yeah, and I respect them a lot. But DJ Sal Boogie, he's always believed in what we've been doing, and he just keeps telling us, like, you guys are only getting bigger and getting better, so just keep improving, and we know that, it's always a home to us no matter what.
And really, it was just surreal, family was calling us, people that we knew. He has two little sisters and a brother, but they were calling us up, and we lived in Natomas at the time, which is here in Sacramento. And so, family was calling us up, and people were calling us up, and they were like, "Oh, we just heard the record on 103.5."
Yeah.
And everyone was just blown away, and it was really surreal how that all took place the way it did. Crazy.
I know Intercom High School, in South Natomas Intercom High School, we went and actually did a high school performance for them.
So last spring, we performed at Intercom. It was 1,800 students.
Wow.
It was 2 lunches, and they were separated.
Yeah.
But they loved us, and it was a great turnout. And we had lanyards at the time, awesome. Car key type deal. And JK and AJ Wesley, SSL, just like the shirt. Yeah. And also, what do we have? Did we have posters?
Yeah, we had posters. We had the posters of our
and CDs.
Superstar Life song.
Now, was this the performance where you guys ran out of posters and you were signing people's sweatshirts?
No.
Okay.
That was at the Toy Drive.
That was a Toy Drive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just this past weekend, correct?
Yeah.
Right.
This past weekend.
Cool. And how did that go? I mean, that's really awesome that you guys are not only supporting the community in terms of putting out music that is connecting with all these younger fans, but then you're also raising toys for those less fortunate, as well as just raising awareness for your brand and kind of what you guys stand for in general.
Well, I definitely will say to start off, a lot of shout outs, but another shout out to our booking agent, Mike, and Dream Builders, the whole Dream Builders organization, from Miss Kimberly to the DJs and everybody that put that together. They personally invited us out and had us come out to inspire those kids.
That's awesome.
So, not only did we get to give away our shirts, and I mean, it's funny, we only had the first 10 CDs we gave away were signed, and only 5 shirts were signed.
Yeah.
And when we left, I mean, we had probably signed close to 100 autographs.
Oh, wow.
Kids just taking their Santa hats, anything they could find.
Yeah.
And it's no exaggeration. It was the best experience I've had, especially, not knowing those kids and knowing that we can make an impact on them.
Well, you know what, you guys, it just really speaks volumes to the amount of energy that you put into your shows and what it gives to those people who are watching, and, you know, not the longevity of what you guys are putting out. You know, you guys have been around for 5 years. I could see you around for 5 more. Speaking of which, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Full superstardom.
100%. Actually famous, right? Like 100%. Just like no more regular parking. You're on that ballet level.
100%.
The way that we're going right now, our 2018 summer is gonna have us performing across the world. Honestly,
awesome.
You know, and with the management, the company behind us, and the radio stations, the full PR support, it's. I mean, the sky's the limit for what we're about to do. Everybody on the team.
Well, and, you know, you talk a lot about the support. You know, not only do you guys give support to a lot of your younger fans, but you guys also get a lot of support. You want to tell us a little bit more about your SSL?
Yeah, so teamwork always makes the dream work. You know, that's a real good quote. But, you know, we have our own DJ. You know, we have our own exclusive personal producers. You know, shout out DJ Money Gang, Sacktown producer. Shout out Official Infamous Beats. That's our exclusive producer, and he is behind the scenes right now making album material and material that is, you know, about to change the way people hear music come 2018. So, you know, that, and of course, without the fans, you know, there really is no Jay Kent and AJ Wesley.
Yeah, well, you know, you guys talk a lot about your fans. While I have you on camera right now, do you guys have any thoughts for your fans or words of advice?
You know,
I have some advice, man. Okay. Keep fighting. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're going, whatever you're going through in your life, keep fighting. Keep pushing no matter what you're doing. I know people that are not musicians. They are musicians. Whatever you're doing in your life, old, young, keep grinding, keep fighting. The fight's not over unless you let it be. So at the end of the day, everyone's a superstar, and that's what SSL is all about, superstar life. Everyone's a superstar in their own way. So whatever it is that you're doing, however you're doing it, be a superstar in your own way. And you know, you can have whatever swag you want to have, and you could be whoever you want to be, but you're a superstar, and everybody knows that. Everybody knows us, knows that. Period. So.
Yeah, I mean, what I could really say, definitely, it's because, you know, we've had actual fans that have supported us, you know, and they're now actually on the team, like, you know, Daniela. You know, our model Danny, you know, she was a fan of Famous and ended up coming out to the video shoot, and now she's our model. So, awesome. You know, we appreciate her, but honestly, life's always going to try to knock you down, and there's always going to be an obstacle in your way. But if you believe in yourself and you have people around you that believe in you, nothing's more powerful than a team believing in you and you believing in yourself, and hard work always is paying off. You know, you're always going to work hard. And sometimes it's not going to feel like it pays off, but it's just persistence and manifested destiny. It will happen.
So essentially, you know, just kind of be your own type of famous. Be you and strive at whichever you're doing and keep pushing, kind of.
Yeah. At the end of the day. At the end of the day, you know, this and what we wear is all materialistic, you know. This is just, I feel good about myself. So I wear stuff like, you know, a nice chain and, you know, good earrings, and, you know, we like to look good, but at the end of the day, this doesn't mean
anything.
Anybody
can wear expensive jewelry, you know. Anybody can wear jewelry. Not everybody wants to give back. Not everybody wants to make a difference. Not everybody wants to put the time in, and that's the separation. That's a lot of our separation. That's how we accelerate, and we're doing things, and there's a lot of people who aren't doing things, who are upset about us doing things, and guess what? That's life.
That's true.
If you're not working hard for what you want, you're not going to get that. So, you know, you got to put the time in.
Well, I really appreciate you guys putting the time here on Fame by the Flame, and not only shouting out to your fans, but kind of, you know, letting us get into the nitty gritty of what makes you guys special and what kind of is propelling you guys forward in not only your career, but, you know, what you guys are going to be putting out in 2018. I know we're really excited. Everybody out there, please connect with them on Instagram and listen to their SoundCloud.